Boys, girls, ladies and gents, welcome back to another video. Today I got myself the Prodigy XST, and I think it could be the next best scooter of 2024. That's crazy. So I got this from the Volt. The only thing that I would say for them if they ever watch this is, why would they put like 10 yards of tape on this? Like, it's literally like, it's like they laminated the packaging on this. But I do understand they had to put tape on there because they had to open it, because they gave me some grips that I bought in there too, as opposed to just putting it in another box. That would cost more for shipping. So they got the QR code for if you don't know how to assemble the scooter, or just questions and safety stuff probably. And then it says Prodigy XST series upon Prodigy's build upon generations of 12-year-old progression. Well, we're not 12, so we'll see how it fits. The only thing I am slightly concerned about is the bars. Actually, we might be able to just pull that out right now. Come on. Looks like not. Alright. Let's go.
Many months later.
Alright, so we got it all unboxed. We got the deck and the bottom part of the setup, and then we got the bars and the grips. I bought these grips just because I like the red. First of all, it'll match my helmet, which I can't find. And second of all, they're just a bit thinner and not as stiff as these grips. But I do like this new, what is it, a magazine, I guess? These things are always so sick. Like, that picture is crazy. That'd be the goal to someday do something like that. That'd be wild. But this deck, this setup is, I'll get into why it's potentially the best setup in a minute. All right. I'm not going to be using the Allen that came with the scooter because I got the Volt tri Allen. Honestly, if you don't have a tri Allen, you should definitely buy one and throw one in your park bag, because I've used it so many times and I've had so many people come up to me and ask to use it. It's like a big helpful tool just for like people at the skate park and whenever you need it. But let's throw these on real quick.
It's 5:30 a.m. A long
quick statistics on this scooter. Before I say any of this, these are the reasons why I believe this could be one of the best scooters out there as of right now. There could be some that pop up during the year, but at the beginning of the year, this is an incredible scooter to start off 2024 with Envy. This is, wow, it's amazing. So let's just get into let's start with the wheels and compression. So they're running 126 or no, they're running 120s by 26 wide, which is honestly, like, in my opinion, the golden standard for wheel size, because it gives you that right amount of clearance when you're at the skate park, especially for these new guys, and 26 wide just for that extra grip around corners and stuff when you're just trying to carve. And then the compression is based off of the Omen SCS and the AOSV 4 fork, I believe. So the geometry is very similar to Envy's other SCS forks. It's an aluminum fork. I'm not sure if it's forged or not, or if it's plasma cut or whatever, but this fork is incredibly slick and lightweight, along with the SCS, which, like I said, is based off of the Omen SCS. Instead, this time though, they did as much as they could to cut the weight off, just so they could squeeze out the extra, just so they could get the maximum lightness for how durable the scooter can be. Because that's a big deal for Envy, is they like a quality scooter. The head tube angle on it is 83.5, and the deck length is 21 by 5.5 wide, which is an incredibly wide deck compared to their past decks. The last one was, the last street deck was a 5 wide, and it worked, but it was much better as a park deck. It's actually the one I was running in the last YouTube short we uploaded, or one of the last, and they're running just some Prodigy grip tape. I would assume this is the same grit as the standard grip tape, but on the bars, they're running, what are these called? The Envy TPRs, right. These grips are actually pretty good for a starter scooter. Definitely better than foam grips on a Razor scooter, and I would say they hold their value, especially considering the price of this scooter, which I'll tell you in a minute. But the bars that they're running on this are chromoly, and I'm not actually even sure what that means, but they're just chromoly bars. And the weld, I really like the weld on this, because usually they just have tube to tube, but this time they bent the top of the big tube, which goes down to the SCS. I believe it's oversized, which is really good, because in the past they're all doing standard. And in the rear for the brake, we got the Envy nylon brake again, same design as last year and the year before, but the only difference is it has a little bit of a cutout right there. Got a little bit more vintage. But for headsets, they're running I want to say it's an ABAC. No, I'm not even sure what headset this is, but I will say Envy headsets are some of the greatest headsets I've ever used, and it's not because I used to watch Raymond Warner. It's truly amazing how long they've lasted. I've bought headsets from the Volt, and honestly, like, the first generation of headsets that the Volt made were really bad. I also shattered one of them, which is not great, but these headsets are truly amazing. Also, one unique thing they did to chop some weight is the dusk cover on this doubles as a HIC ring or SCS ring, which is really cool. So instead of it being two separate pieces, they decided to smash them together and flatten the dusk cover, which makes sense because instead of it being two pieces that were really tall, it's now one. So also the height on this is, I believe it's 26 or 26.5 total from the bottom of the wheel or the bottom of the SCS all the way to the top of the bar. And the bars, they're 24.5, but with the extra inch of SCS, it's a little bit more than that. But yeah, 26 tall, and I want to say 24 wide. But the bars are pretty good. Probably end up cutting them just so I can do bar spins a little bit faster when I'm like hopping on ledges and whatnot. But this thing is incredible for the back end. In the past years, they've had these nylon triangles in the rear that were great for sliding, and they were replaceable, which was awesome. But aluminum squared off ends are really a big deal right now. I am glad that they threw the nylon caps in though, because the nylon that Envy makes is pretty dang strong. That's gonna do it for the product review portion of this video. I may or may not get clips at the end. Analyzing it myself, but until next time.
Figure out what I'm supposed to be. What if I choose to fall? Will it mess your path and your plans for me? Cause what's this to life without problems?